Let's now understand how the attention code works. Before we dive into the code itself, it's important to recall how attention values are calculated. These values represent the similarity between words, and we'll be implementing this concept using PyTorch. First, PyTorch allows us to create tensors, which are multi-dimensional arrays similar to NumPy arrays. In neural networks, tensors are used to store values such as weights and biases. So we import the necessary PyTorch modules, including the neural network model and the functional library. The functional module will help us compute the Softmax function later. Next, we define a class called self-attention, which inherits from the neural network base model. Inside this class, we create a constructor that initializes several key parameters. The first parameter is called dModel, which represents the dimensionality of each token's embedding. In earlier examples, we used 2 numbers to represent each word after encoding. These numbers form the embedding of that token, so the model dimension here is 2. We also initialize the row and column dimensions. The row dimension, often referred to as the batch size, defines how many data samples are processed at once. For now, since we are dealing with a small example, we'll process everything together. After setting up the basic structure, we create 3 sets of weights, one each for queries, keys, and values. To create these weights, we use PyTorch's linear layer, which generates a weight matrix. For example, the query weight matrix, denoted as WQ, is created by passing the model dimension as both input and output sizes. Since each token is represented by 2 numbers, this creates a 2 by 2 matrix. We disable the bias term by setting it to false for simplicity. In the same way, we generate the key weight matrix WK and the value weight matrix WV. Multiplying the encoded token embeddings with these matrices gives us the query, key, and value vectors, often abbreviated as Q, K, and V. Initially, these weights are random, but as the model trains, they get updated to better capture word relationships and context. Next, we define the forward method of the self-attention class. This is where the main attention calculation takes place. Inside this method, we pass the encoded tokens as input. The encoded input is multiplied with WQ to produce the query vector, with WK to produce the key vector, and with WV to produce the value vector. Now we have all 3 components, Q, K, and V, required for the attention mechanism. The next step is to apply the attention formula. We multiply Q with the transpose of K. Taking the transpose ensures that the dimensions align correctly for matrix multiplication. After performing this multiplication, we divide the result by the square root of the key dimension. This division helps stabilize the values and prevents them from growing too large. Once we have this scaled result, we apply the Softmax function. The Softmax normalizes the values so they represent relative importance or attention scores for each token. Finally, we multiply this Softmax output with V, the value matrix. The result is the final attention score tensor, which tells us how much focus each token should have relative to others. To summarize, we first create the query, key, and value weight matrices, then compute Q, and V by multiplying them with the token embeddings. We calculate Q multiplied by K transpose, divide by the square root of the key dimension, apply Softmax, and finally multiply by V to get the attention output. This completes the attention mechanism.